Okay.
All right.
Sir, what was your role on Tontine?
I was an executive producer on the show. My job was to take the concept and turn it into a successful reality show.
Rob Mariano, he was the host of the show, was he not?
He was the host of the show.
And he was essentially the draw for these contestants.
No, I think the concept of the show was the draw.
And where was Rob Mariano when the accident occurred?
He was not on set.
Don't
he was
you...
the host of the show. He was flown in at certain points, and he would do his host gig, and he would leave. Let me take a step back, okay, just to help you understand how we produce these kinds of shows, because I think it would be helpful. You cast people who have very interesting, provocative, loud personalities, who are very competitive, who will stop at nothing to win the show. Now, we give them psychological tests to make sure they're not psychotic or homicidal or suicidal.
Let's discuss the series of events that led to the disappearance and unnecessary death of these folks.
Mm-hmm.
You understand that I represent most of these families.
Yes, yes.
And you understand that you're being deposed because of the death or the fact that these folks have gone missing.
Yes, I understand that.
And you've read the complaint in the lawsuit, have you not?
To a certain extent, it's pretty dense, and I'm not a lawyer. Nobody knows what went wrong. I have a suspicion.
Well, what's your suspicion?
What we were trying to do was to invigorate what everybody felt was the dying medium of reality television. Over the last few years, these shows have become produced and canned and expected. The players have all seen hundreds of hours of reality TV, so they come playing parts, not being themselves. The beats are expected, the gimmicks and the story twists and turns are the same. What I loved about the format was that it was bringing the genre back to the start, where it was like punk rock television, in which anything could happen, and a constant experience for the players that they were caught up in an adventure that would push them to the limit. We had no idea that all controls placed on these participants would be pulled out by an act of God. I mean, we have no idea of what happened there, but it was never anyone's intention for this to happen.